Well, I'm back in the land of redwoods. Went kind of further south. This is the Prairie Creek area, and this is where every year marbled murrelet surveyors go to learn how to spot these strange, elusive coastal seabirds that nest in old-growth forests. And this is just marbled murrelet central. You know, this general area has basically, as far as I know, the highest density of marbled murrelets in the contiguous US. You have to go up into Canada and Alaska to end up getting more of these critters. So, at least for today and a bit of tomorrow, I'm gonna wander in the Prairie Creek area, work my way south, hopefully hit Humboldt State Park, which is an area that has the largest contiguous old-growth redwood forest in the world, and just go wander some incredible nature and see and film some amazing things over the next day and a half.
The California coastal redwoods are a gem in our planet, a place where plants grow to prehistoric proportions and tower higher than any other on Earth. Titans, each with their own story to tell. And among them, a vagabond roams. The redwood forest is a glimpse into the ancient past, when much of our planet was covered in giant conifer forests and ferns, and the non-avian dinosaurs reigned supreme. Every trail bringing you deeper into these wild places.
Well, I just had somebody recommend getting up onto the ridgeline on this trail, but unfortunately, because there's no cell service out here and because it was kind of a random find, I really have no feel for how big the loop actually is. So I think I'm gonna go hike back and just kind of work my way back to the Jeep and probably start traveling down towards the Humboldt State Park area. But what a beautiful spot. I love the redwoods. It's really so hard to go wrong with how just primeval and beautiful and titanic and unique and just the depth of personality here. You know, this is a place where wonder is not hard to find at all. You know, it's inherent. It's just right here. It's all over.
From Prairie Creek, I drove south into the remarkable Humboldt State Forest.
Okay, well, I am at the Humboldt Redwoods State Park, a vast, vast area in California that has many, many of these just tremendously huge redwood trees towering around. As I understand it, it's the largest contiguous area of old-growth redwood habitat remaining. And so I'm gonna spend just some of the day driving through the park, finding some of the various trails and going off to wander the redwoods and see what amazing, beautiful, awesome stuff I can find. So come join me. Should be a fun day.
A step into these woods makes it clear this is a land of giants, and the giants make their presence known. A supernova of wood and earth. While spectacular, the redwoods of Humboldt State Park only hint at the magnitude of what once was. Prior to 1850, over 2 million acres of old-growth redwoods covered a vast area of Northern California. Today, a mere 5% of that remains. A rare land victim to the saw and axe. Through the actions of those who cared, the near disappearance of the redwood was held back, and this and other parks like it were preserved for wanderers like me. Here I can wander among giants. It's always a strange thing seeing these remarkable lands, a shining example of what we can do right, and a tragic outcome of what we can do wrong.
So wandering around this trail here really makes me think of the value in going just a bit further. I found often with my wanderings in nature, everything from finding these trails to all sorts of things like that, there's so much value in wandering just a bit more than where you think you want to stop. Because I find that often, the amazing things that you see are best found just a bit further when you initially think. Just push yourself to move forward and explore beyond where you were. And more often than not, you'll find some amazing things around those corners. The woods will just begin to speak in a new way. I think that's kind of the spirit of exploration, is often it's when you push yourself that you actually find some of the more amazing things. So, next time you're out in the woods and you have the inkling to go back, just go a little bit more forward and see what amazing things are out there.
To end my adventures in the park, I decided to discover what can be found off the beaten path.
Okay, well, I've decided that I'm going to end this video by a hike through kind of a less developed area of the Redwoods. It's no secret that I am very much a fan of being in nature and just kind of enjoying the feeling of the wilderness. And in general, my enjoyment of a place is kind of inversely related to the amount of development and the amount of people that are around. I absolutely love being either alone in nature or just, with a friend in nature, and it's just either the one or two of us and just kind of wandering around and letting nature speak for itself, right? Letting the conveniences that you find in more developed trails be less present and just feel more of the nature of, nature and just the amazing, awesome components of it. So, gonna go wander the Redwoods and see some amazing stuff. Come join me for the end of this video.
To me, it is raw nature that most drives my quest for wonder. A place where I am a guest, a place not made for me, but allows my wandering all the same. And every step I film for you brings me all the more joy. Until next time, dear viewer, wander in wonder.